Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Jenny. I'm Moonlight Lady 1111. As you can see, I'm back with another pick a card reading for you today. I've shuffled these cards quite quickly for you today. I haven't had any question in mind while I've been doing it, so this is just a general reading for you all. Hopefully it resonates for you. The title of this reading is going to be something as simple as messages for you right now. So basically, I just asked Spirit what you need to hear. So make sure you want to hear it, because sometimes we don't always want to hear what we need to hear. Okay. Anyway, if you are one of my return viewers, thank you so much for coming back to see me again. I really appreciate all the love and support I've been getting from you all. And yeah, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Okay, without further ado, let's crack on and see if I can get a nice little reading out for you this afternoon. Okay, as you can see, we've got 3 piles here. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So what I need you to do is draw your attention to the piles. You'll see there's timestamps in the description box below if you want to skip forwards to your pile. So what we're going to do is try and empty our mind up a little bit. Take some deep breaths. Let's take a deep breath together in through the nose. Hold it. And then let that breath go. Ignore numbers and colours and things like that. See which one calls to you. I'll just give you a moment to do that. Okay, that should have been long enough. So I'll just tidy up over here. Sorry, I always do this. I always move the piles over there, and I never make space for them until I get there, do I? Anyway, that's pile number 3, pile number 2, and let's start with pile number 1. Okay, hi pile number 1. I'll get these cards laid out for you. So up here, I've got my little Prisma Visions tarot deck. 3 cards for you there. Then I've got the Magical Messages from the Fairies Oracle deck, Work Your Light Oracle deck, and down here I've got one of these Secret Garden mini Oracle cards. If you are interested in purchasing any of the decks that I've been using today, I will post some links in the description box below for you to follow. Okay, right, pile number 1. Let's go in with an open mind, shall we? Because what is it that you need to hear today? Okay, interesting start. We've got the 3 of Swords in the reverse. So pile number 1, what do you need to hear today? Well, it's time to release that pain now. It's time to move forwards. It's time to move on is what I'm hearing. There's no denying it that you've been hurt. You've also, you felt like you've been stabbed in the back by love, and all you can think about is this pain. And that's where you've been, I think. I think that's what's been going on for you. But this is reversed now, which means it's time to move on a bit. Yeah, look at that. The Lover's in the reverse. To me, this message is quite clear. The Lover's reversed, and yeah, it could mean a few things, but this is coming through loud and clear. This is to do with a breakup. Okay, or this is to do with somebody, I'm hearing, not choosing you. This could be the end of a relationship, or this could have been a situation where you thought it was going to turn into a relationship and it didn't. Or you could have declared your feelings to somebody and they rejected you, something like that. Yeah, look at this, 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. You really need to be patient with yourself and your healing, okay? Like there's no 2 ways about it. You've suffered some rejection here, and that really hurt, and that really cut you deep. I've been hearing that you've really blamed that other person quite a lot for this. But you've realised that you've been carrying this pain around and it's time to let it go. It's time to put it down now. You do need to be patient with yourself during this healing process. And I think you're starting to realise that this situation was not necessarily... What am I trying to say? It wasn't necessarily your fault, but it wasn't necessarily their fault as well. And I think you've put a lot of blame on them. But you've realised that it's not worth carrying around anymore. Yeah, look at this. We've got the Six of Swords. Wow. Whew. Six of Swords underneath that Three of Swords. It's time to move on. You know, you can see the path to your future now, and it's much brighter. Everything is pushing you this way. You know, the winds of change are in your sails is what I'm hearing. And then we've got the Emperor reversed underneath that. You know, the way that you heal from this and the way that you move on is to realise that you had no control over this situation. You know, there's no point blaming yourself or blaming someone else if there was literally no control over the situation. And what about this Seven of Pentacles reversed, please? I'm really hearing in my head you really need to be more patient with yourself. Yeah, look at this. The Two of Swords is here. So you've had some really difficult decisions to make regarding this. You've really been up in your head about it. For some of you, not all of you, this could well have involved an air sign. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have the Lovers and the Emperor in the middle here. So it could involve a Gemini and an Aries. That could be Sun, Moon, Rising as well. So, you know, don't take the signs that I've stipulated as facts. Sorry, I just got a big ringing in my ear then. But yeah, there's a lot of air energy here. So this has been on your mind a lot. And you've been in a place where you've got to make this difficult decision. And so, but you've been a bit blind to the fact that you've had to make this decision. And all you've really wanted to do is protect your heart space. And that heart space was hurting. And all you could think about was this pain. But yeah, it's about making the decision now. And I really think it's the decision to move on. Seven of Swords there. Wow, so much Swords energy. With the Seven of Swords falling under these two, this is really telling me you need to let those thoughts go. You allow these thoughts to take hold and you grasp onto them so tightly. And all, you know, it's like you're grabbing the blade of the sword and all it's doing is cutting you. Ten of Wands, yeah, this burden that you've carried around for such a long time, it's time to put it down. Okay, and the thing is as well is like, this is, I'm sorry if this is difficult for you to hear, pile number one, but this had to happen. This had to happen for you and your growth. This had to happen for you to progress. You know, the Ten of Wands traditionally talks about someone carrying some big heavy sticks home, but he needs to carry them home so he can light the fire and warm the hearth and take care of himself and his family. So you had to have this burden to carry for you and your growth. It is somehow for your highest good. Spirit really wants you to know that. What else have we got here, please? Yeah, Knight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, so you really need to be patient with yourself when it regards your stress levels. Like these whirling thoughts, whirling. It's time to let that all go. I know that's easier said than done, but it's necessary. Yeah, look at this, the Seven of Wands. So you're constantly fighting this battle with yourself. But it's time to, look, there's stepping stones here. It's time to be honest with yourself about you and your heart space and what you want moving forwards. What do you need to do for you? What have we got here? Four of Swords reversed. You need to heal. That's what you need to do. Okay, this is the first step of your healing, pile number one, is accepting this. Too many cards there, sorry. I saw the Hierophant there, though, so you really need to be disciplined in your healing, otherwise you're going to hit burnout. Now, this is really important, so I'm hearing that for you to make this forward progression, you must allow yourself to release all of this stuff, and that's what came out at the beginning. You're moving past the grief. You're moving past the pain. The Hermit. There we go. So you have to do this alone. You have to take some time out for yourself. You have to take some space. Just have a sip, sorry. Take some space and appreciate your own company and realise that I think this, like I said, this came from a situation. For some of you, it wasn't even a relationship. For some of you, this was a situationship or a friends with benefits or a friend or, someone you were dating or something like that. For some of you, yes, it was a relationship. Maybe it was a long-term relationship. But the vibes I'm getting, this is a general reading. So, I can't get too specific on that. But the vibe I'm getting from this is that for some of you, this wasn't ever actually made official. This wasn't an official, you never lived with this person. But it sent you into a spin. It sent you into a spin when you essentially broke up, or, they rejected you. The situation was broken off. And the thing is I think that you've been taught, or you've felt your whole life, that validation has to come from an external place. So the fact that someone rejects you means that you haven't got that external validation. With the Hermit card here, there's a real need to stop now. Stop, take stock, go within. If you were a hermit living in a cave, all you would be able to do is look after you and your needs. And that is what is shining forth through here. You're starting to understand that is really important. You and your needs. What's the final card, please? Look at this, Queen of Cups. Yeah. And there is the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is about you and your healing and your soul growth. Okay, and learning to understand that unconditional love flows through the universe. Look at this, it's flowing here through these cards. Once you switch on that light within and you realize that your love comes from within you, then that is how this is going to grow for you. Yeah, look here, ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need, because that is what is important for you right now, isn't it? You and your needs, that's what's first and foremost. So I think it's time to embrace emotions and release thoughts. Once you do this healing as well, there is a new beginning for you. There is a Two of Cups. There is a soulmate out there waiting for you somewhere. It was not this person. This was all about pain and sadness, I'm hearing. Get you another one of these. Ooh, that one. Okay. Business venture. Trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. Yeah, so look, how much have you been focusing on this pain and these problems and all this rejection and negative self-talk is what I'm getting off this, carrying the burden around, believing you're never good enough for anybody. Once you step into yourself and step into your own energy, you're going to start feeling that love again. And you need to remember those things that get you driven. What are you good at? What's your dream career? Because you've let this sideline you, I think. Soul family, yeah, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. There is strong soulmate energy out there. There's friends and family around you that you can talk to about all of this. I really just heard a problem shared is a problem halved. What was this on the floor? Play, yeah. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. You need to get out and about. And at the bottom of this deck, we have leap and the universe will catch you. Bottom of that deck was marriage. Look at this. There is soulmate energy out there for you, but this needs to happen first. This is a catalyst for your growth. What have we got here? Grow. Okay, all flowers must grow through dirt. Wow, you couldn't make that up, could you? Pile number one. Messages you need to hear right now. It's time to grow. Imagine you're a flower in some really dry, cracked, hard dirt. What are you going to do? You're going to water that flower. Water it so it can grow. Weed. Don't tolerate less than you deserve. Yeah. Whatever this situation was that you were in, you deserved better. For whatever reason, this person didn't treat you correctly. And you don't, but you need to treat yourself better, and then you'll bring in what it is that you need. Joy. Look, play and joy. Make time for the little things today. There's no denying it that there has been a lot of turmoil and conflict within your mind. but that now is really a time for you to water your own flowers, you know. This is really an opportunity for you to grow. It's about, I'm hearing there's a lot of like the way for you to let go is to forgive this past situation. Yeah, it wasn't fair. That's, you know, I can feel the frustration that you had, but once you forgive the past, you can move forwards into your happy future that is waiting for you around the corner. You know, if you start trying to manifest what you need, manifesting someone who loves and honors you and, you know, deserves you. And you need to get out and have some fun. Look at these dolphins, this play. Allow yourself a bit more freedom. Allow yourself a bit more freedom from these thoughts, because that's where you are. We started with that 3 of Swords in the reverse. It's, you know, it's time to move on now. You know it's time to let go. You know it's time to grow into the next stage of your journey, you know? Whew. Okay, pile number 1, that was your reading. Really embrace that unconditional love of the Queen of Cups here. All emotions are the colours of our life. Okay. Just checking that was in focus for you. Okay, pile number 1, that was your reading. I really hope that resonated for you. If it did, please let me know in the comment section below. You know, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. It all really helps me on my journey. If you did want to book a private reading with me, you can get in touch using the link to my Etsy channel. It's just in the description box below. If you want to buy any of the decks that I've been using today, I'll put some links down there for you as well. Okay, pile number 1. Honestly, this is a springboard for you now. This is like, it's the time to take action and move on and put yourself first. I'm sending you so much love and light. Mwah. Take it easy. Bye. Clear the table. And on to pile number 2. Okay, hi pile number 2. I'll get these cards out for you. I've got my little Prismavisions tarot deck here. Like I said, this is asking what you need to hear right now. So make sure you want to hear the messages in it, because sometimes we don't always want to hear what we need to hear. I've got one of these magical messages from the Fairies Oracle cards, and a Work Your Light Oracle card there as well. And then down here, one of these little Secret Garden mini Oracle cards too. Okay, pile number 2. I'll just turn your cards over, see what we've got. What do you need to hear today? 5 of Wands in the reverse. Slightly similar to pile number 1's energy. It's time to release that inner turmoil, those inner battles, constant fighting. There's a level of understanding coming through to you that sometimes you fight with yourself for the sake of fighting with yourself, and that, you know, if 2 people of opposing opinions are fighting about something and they're both completely ingrained in their belief system, then there's no point in them fighting, because they're just going to be banging their head against a brick wall. And you're understanding that there's no point fighting yourself anymore, because that's what you're just doing. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. This is nice energy. So I think you're working on something. There's been something you've been trying to learn more about, and you are making some good, solid, steady progress there. Remember that you have people around you. So there's quite a few messages coming through there. Be sure to speak to people about these things. You know, if you're feeling that you need to release some stuff, you know, it's really important that you are aware that there is a team around you loving you and supporting you at all times. So call on your spirit guides, your angels, ancestors to help you with this turmoil that you're going through, that you're trying to release. Also, for some of you, I've got the very specific message. If you've been thinking about getting some therapy for yourself, do it. Why not? You know, talking helps. Yeah, and then we've got the 8 of Swords in the reverse. I'm really feeling that talking out your problems is really going to help you, because you've been stuck in a cage of your own thoughts recently. You ended up with 4 cards, by the way, and I'm glad that this is the 4th one. This is the illumination card. You know, you're on the way to really seeing the light and leveling up quite a bit. You know, look, there's a little cat here in a field. This is a card that is extra in this deck. It's not part of the major arcana or the minor arcana. So this illumination card is, look, can you see? I don't know if you can see, there's a little cat here looking over this field to the vast complexities of the universe, life and everything, all those different dimensions swirling in and out and upside down of one another. Everything is going on all around us all the time. Life and vibration and energy is everywhere. And once this inner turmoil is released, once this little itty bitty annoying thing, this conflict that you're going through is over, then boom, illumination. You're no longer going to be blind to everything. I feel like for some of you, you're going to meet people around you who are really going to support you on your journey, like really support you, as in like mentors, teachers. Like I said, you might be trying to learn something. Maybe some of you are trying to learn tarot or Reiki or something like that, something spiritual that is going to help with this illumination. You might be quite new to these sorts of, what have we got here? Yeah, you might be quite new to these sorts of videos. And so like this is a real time of awakening for you. Like you're really opening up to the majesty of the universe, basically, the mystical. I keep seeing 11s on my, every time I look at my camera, it's like another minute and 11 seconds. So yeah, this is a real time of awakening for you, and it's going to have been tough because these internal conflicts that you've been having with yourself, you've been having your whole life, and they have been hidden to you. They've been ingrained in your subconscious. Yeah, 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. A lot of anxieties, a lot of constantly questioning yourself, and that is, you know, that is societal programming. So with this King of Wands here underneath the 3 of Pentacles, like there is going to be a leader coming into your life, like a kind of like a sign of authority. Not necessarily, you know, I don't necessarily mean like a teacher or a policewoman I don't know why I said that. Wow, maybe it will be a policewoman. But yeah, a police officer or like anything like that. I don't mean like that. I mean like a spiritual leader. Not necessarily religious, but like somebody who knows, somebody who's been training into their craft. They're going to help you learn, and they're going to help you build your own fortress of knowledge. Wow, what cool stuff is coming through for you. Yeah, so this is the Sword of Truth here. We've got the Ace of Swords, and this is literally telling you it's time to cut out that crap now. That's how you're going to step out of this prison that I'm not necessarily a prison of your own making. That's what I'm hearing, but it's, you know, you can't help the way you've been brought up and taught everything through life, can you? So look, we've got the Magician in the reverse here. So you're still not going to quite understand, you're still not going to quite believe the level of power and magnitude of the universe, but it's there. So you're going to need to get some things in balance once you're aware of your spiritual body and things like that. Mind, body, soul, spirit, they're all linked together. And so on this journey, you're going to start exploring those things and recognizing those different things within yourself. For some of you, you really are going to need to explore your creative passions a bit more with that King of Wands energy. And for some of you, you want to build a house, so you should build the house. 4 of Cups in the reverse. This is really lovely energy. Like this thing that you're going through, this light that's getting switched on, is going to help you to start looking on the bright side. You're going to realize that you've had a quite negative mindset, even though you don't feel that you're a negative person. 2 of Swords reversed. This is a little similar to pile number 1, I'm not going to lie. Okay, so you don't have to make any decisions straight away, but you do need to try and keep an open mind towards everything. If you find yourself coming up against personal blockages, keep your mind open. You're quite protective of your own energy. That's fair enough. That's fine. But listen, this, like I said, this cage of the mind that you've been through, cut out that crap. That Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. It's time to grab hold of the sword of truth and cut away all that no longer serves you, because here is the Nine of Cups. The Magician is also on this table. So, you know, you are going to be you're able to manifest everything you want and everything you need. You have the power at your fingertips, and very soon you're going to have all the knowledge you need to go with that as well. Oh, Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups, guys. So yeah, like the Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, okay? Wish fulfillment on an individual level, and contentment, happiness, joy, indulgence. And then that is going to progress to the Ten of Cups, which is what everybody wants, really. Even if they say they don't, they do. You know, emotional fulfillment, emotional happiness, a full heart, and sharing it with somebody. This is the Happy Families card, you know. This is what everybody wants. The Ten of Cups. Wow. What's at the bottom of the deck for you right now? So, sorry, I shouldn't laugh like that. The cards make me laugh a lot. So what did I say? That you're going through this like rebirth process, you're going through this awakening, you're going to have this illumination. So if you are new to this sort of thing, please don't worry, but we have the Death card here. And the reason I laughed is because this reading is basically personified by this one card, you know. This is, I'm going to put it at the top. And the Ten of Pentacles underneath that. Wow. That is, again, that's the Happy Families card, but that's in the material world, you know. Abundance, success, joy, happiness can all be yours, but you must go through this rebirth process that the Death card has got up there for you. Okay? You can't run away from it. Allow yourself this rebirthing process. It's like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. This is a transformation. The caterpillar goes into a cocoon and literally reduces into a ball of goop, and then comes out the other side and regrows into a beautiful butterfly. Look at this new home. Moving is a step in the right direction for you. Yeah, like this is time for you to move forwards. I didn't even turn that over. I don't know why. But patience, please. I love this. What you're asking for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. So yeah, there's a real need for you to grow, learn, evolve through all of this. That's what you're doing already. You're not instantly going to get to this Ten of Cups. I'm going to be honest with you now, you know. Life isn't all love and light and joy and happiness. You need to go through this rebirthing process, and that means out with the old, in with the new. In order for this new life to come to fruition, something else must pass from your life. Okay, so that what do you need to let go of? What are these things that keep you in your box? How do you step out of your box into this illumination? Pile number 2. Oh my God, you're never going to guess what's at the bottom of this deck. Spiritual teacher. Your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. So, you know, you might have felt so stuck in a rut, and you might be working a job you hate, and you're wondering how to get out of it. And it might be you that steps into this place of authority and power. You might be this King of Wands energy. Strong, creative, fiery, passionate about the things that you believe in. And that is the direction to your happiness. So it's time to learn. 3 of Pentacles, learn and grow. What else have we got here? Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Yeah, so there is such an awakening of humanity going on at the moment, pile number 2. Like, we are waking up to spirituality, to the facts of different timelines and dimensions and worlds, and I'm so happy for you to learn about as much as possible, because you're really stepping into your power right now. Let starseed, what lights you up. Literally, if you don't know what starseeds are, then if it resonates with you, do some reading about it. But basically, the premise is that you know, we've incarnated on many different planets, and there's a bit of a war going on between the light and dark on Earth right now, and starseeds are reincarnate in this life, on this planet, in this world, to raise the vibrations of the universe. And this 9 and 10 of Cups down here is really high vibe. So, yep, welcome to the journey. Pile number 2. Move. A rolling stone gathers no moss. Move, move, move. Take those steps forwards. Take those risks. Take those journeys. Keep an open mind. What makes sense to you, take it on. What doesn't make sense to you and is just a little bit too far-fetched, you can leave it for now. But it's time to keep going through all of this, because this is just, wow, what a reading. Release, lighten your load. Yeah. What did I say about releasing the past and opening yourself up to the future? Wow. Pile number 2. I feel really privileged to do this reading for you. If this is resonating for you, then you'll know that this is, this is a really great time for you. You know, let's see here. What have we got? Wow, I'm dropping all of these cards. Sorry about that. We've got hidden depths. You only see the surface. Look beyond and dare. Take a risk and fly. Oof, what a heavy reading. Also, this fell over, so I'm going to take the bottom one from down here. Sorry. Beginnings. Death card. Don't be afraid to start small. This is a huge time for you, pile number 2. So you're going to need a lot of self-care, a lot of self-love, a lot of looking after yourself. Spiritual awakening sounds light and fluffy. It's not. It's confusing. It's scary. It's sticky. You know, there's so many things start to happen. You start to think that your mind is unraveling. You think you're losing your mind. Everyone else thinks you're losing your mind, but really, you're just climbing this ladder. You're unconditioning yourself. You know, society's conditioned us into so many different ways of thinking. We need to stay in our box and we need to do as we're told, but you can find your happiness. Release those things from the past. This is what you need to release with that death card. The things that you need to release is pretty much how you thought everything worked. Okay? And that's a difficult concept, to have an open mind. If you've had like such a way of thinking and believing in things, that's time. It's time to let that go. Cut out everything that no longer serves you. You're going to start wanting to exercise more, get out into nature more. You're going to want to be healthier with the things that you put in your body. You might end up losing some friends. Well, not necessarily losing friends, but growing apart from them, because the things that they're interested in and that you used to be interested in are not quite grabbing you in the same way. You want to know more about the esoteric. You want to learn about the galaxy. You want to do right by everybody around you. Hidden depths. You only see the surface. Look beyond. So it's time to move. There's 2 cards of moving here. Whew. I feel like I want to delve so much deeper for you, pile number 2, but I can't. I have to move on to the next reading. Let's see. 4 of Swords, strength. Yeah, that's good vibes for you to end on. The 4 of Swords is a card of healing. So, yeah, like as you start going through this journey, you're going to start looking at the past and looking at the future, and you're going to start. There's a lot of, everybody's carries trauma with them. So the first step is you're going to start learning about your traumas, and then you're going to start releasing them and allow yourself that time to heal, that time to grow, the time to rest. And this strength card is telling you that you have the strength to get through this. Yeah, there's strong Leo energy here. There's a lot of water energy as well. I just thought I'd say that. I don't want to go into, there's also Scorpio up there, but I don't want to go into the signs too much. This is about you and your inner strength. So when you allow yourself this time to rest and recuperate, heal, allow that deep healing to happen, that's when your strength is going to shine through. And this isn't just strength as in like, you know, fighting a lion and killing it. This is the strength to calmly look into the face of the lion and tell it that you love it, okay? Yeah, like I said, I really just want to keep reading for you, pile number 2, because there's so much coming out. But yeah, I have to move on. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, pile number 2. I really hope that resonated for you. If it did, please let me know in the comment section below. You know, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. It all really helps me on my journey. Give yourself the time and space to go through this rebirth, please. Yeah, if you wanted to purchase any of the decks that I've used today, you can see some links to that just in the description box below as well. I also get regular readings out on Instagram and TikTok where I'm Moonlight Lady 1111. Okay, pile number 2. You take it easy. Mwah. Bye. Clear the table. Just a warning, if you've got headphones in, I am going to ring this bell as well to clear some energy. Okay. And pile number 3. Okay, hi pile number 3. Let's get these cards out for you. Okay, first up, I've got this little Prisma Visions tarot card for you. There we go. And then I've got some a Magical Messages from Your Fairies Oracle card and a Work Your Light Oracle card as well. And then just down at the bottom here, I've got one of these mini Secret Garden cards, 2 mini Oracle cards for you. If you want to buy any of the decks that I've used today, you can see links to the, you can see some Amazon links below where you can buy them. Okay. Okay. Just have a sip of tea. I don't know why I said tea, it's coffee. That's funny. Right, okay, pile number 3. Let's turn these cards over for you. Oh, nice. We've got the Queen of Pentacles there. Brill. Okay, so what do you need to hear right now? Well, if you are working on something like in this material world, so maybe your job or your house or your body or something like that, this is going really well for you, basically. You know, this is a solid and grounded approach. You're getting yourself into a position where you can rely on yourself, you know. A really abundant state of mind is coming to you, or is what you've been embodying recently, so that's really lovely. Hey, and we've got the Ace of Cups as well. You're opening your heart space. Nice. A Page of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Okay. The message that you need to hear right now, pile number 3, is this new beginning that you want for yourself. This thing that you've been building for such a long time. This future that you want. This nurturing energy that you've been giving towards yourself. It's real. You know? It's true. There's no need to be scared of it anymore. Like, with this Page of Swords in the reverse, honestly, it's like you've been too scared to move forwards with this idea. And you're releasing this now. You know, you're going to detach yourself from this fear. You're going to, wow, it's a bit difficult to get the message out, but it's about gaining more focus. Okay. For some of you, not all of you, if you've been considering starting a family, that could be a good sign. Look at this, another page in the reverse, Page of Pentacles now. I think you've been feeling stuck. Wow, look at all this stuff coming out. Okay. Okay, let's just get everything out and then read it after, I think. Another page in the reverse. What's this one? And the Judgment card. Okay, bottom of the deck, Star. I'll read these for now and then I'll get some more out to put on top after. 1 second. Okay. So look at these 3 pages reversed. Straight up. There's some things coming to completion here for you. There's a lot of love, a lot of happiness. Some of you have felt like you've been staring into the void for a long time. But You need to have faith in your own internal balance, your own internal connection to the divine. And I feel like you really, really want a new beginning of some description. This is different for all of you. But this has been blocked in a few different ways. Like this new beginning, sorry, is what's been blocked. The devil is right in the middle of your reading. So what is keeping you back? What is it within you that makes you feel like you're holding yourself back? Because the stars here, you have so much hope and so much potential, and there's so much healing available to you. Something needs to come to completion for you, okay? Like you're already totally fully grounded and in the zone and ready to go. Your heart space is open, ready to receive. So it's time to allow that to come to completion. I feel like you're happy in your relationships, you're happy in your life. And I think that these false starts are the thing that you need to allow to come to completion, you know? The page that's missing is the Page of Wands in the reverse. And that tells me that you've invested in your ideas and followed your creative passions. Knight of Swords reversed. So many things have caused you stress. Yeah, look at all of this. Sorry, I'm not taking these. This is the history. There's been so much stress and so much betrayal, and you've literally been banging your head against a brick wall in the past, in your past role or your past journey. But now it's time to release all that. Allow that to come to a close. Yeah, Seven of Cups. Make your choices. Make your choices and go with it. Don't let indecision hold you back. You can release the anxieties now, and you can have faith in the new beginning. You can have faith in the world. And you can release the negativities that have been trying to hold you back for so long. King of Pentacles. Wow. Moment of truth time. You can progress that a little bit more, but it's time to grab the bull by the horns. Okay, it's time to shoot forwards. Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles there. You know, that's basically the Empress and the Emperor, in my opinion. So much abundance, so much happiness, so grounded. You could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Your desire is within your reach. Yes, have faith as everything is working in your favour. This is literally what this says. It's time to let go of all this stuff, all these false starts, all these doubts. Like, hear that call. You know the door is open to you. Travel. An upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. How can you move forwards here? Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? I think the niggling feeling is trying to tell you that you know everything's going to be okay now. You know, I think you've had some real issues in your work life or your home life or something in the past, but now it's actually beautiful and you can trust it. Council of Light, yeah. Divine orchestration and helpers in the subtle realms. I'm just hearing here, you can choose to release this lack of faith. You can choose to release this anxiety-ridden past that you've had. You can choose to release always looking on the negative side. You know the saying, always look on the bright side. Well, it's like you've not had that. But now the light is here, you know, like you've got real love here. You've got real connection. And you've got really, really positive outcomes for the things that you're working on at the moment. So relax. Yeah, delight in powdered golden sunshine. That's funny. That was literally my Instagram post yesterday was this very card. So yeah, it's time to chill. You know, you've got the things that you need. You are looked after. You know that financially you've got this. Serenity. Value quiet days with only the rustling leaves breaking the silence. Yeah, this is lovely. Share. The busy bee should still make time for each flower. Patience. Wait for the fruit to ripen. And joy. Make time for the little things today. Bottom of the deck is rest. Slow down. You don't have to solve everything today. I think that you've set the wheels in motion, pile number 3. You've set the wheels in motion, and the thing is you kind of know that it's going to pay off. Whatever it is that you've done here, you know, like this could be a new business venture. You could have decided it's time for you to move home. You could have decided you want to start a family with somebody. Any of these things, you've understandably so got these doubts about it, and everything else has always got off to a false start. So what's to say this would be just as successful? Well, these cards, that's what says this is going to be successful. So be patient with yourself. The thing is this is all moving, and you have to trust divine timing here, because you need to relax and enjoy this moment. You know, if you're going to end up really busy from this new job, or this family's going to be started, you're not going to have that much time to relax in the non too distant future. You're going to be loving life, you're going to be enjoying it, but it's going to be go, go, go. You're going to be moving. So enjoy the patience, enjoy the rest. This is the calm before the storm, but it's a good storm. This is the storm that needs to water the flowers so the trees can grow, so the fruits can come from the tree, right? But patience, wait for the fruit to ripen. The storm is coming, and then it's going to water it all, and it's all going to grow. So enjoy this moment. You've got this. This is brilliant. Look at that Queen and King to start and end on. I love it. Okay, pile number 3, that was your reading. I really hope that resonated for you. If it did, please let me know in the comment section below. You know, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. It all really helps me on my journey. I love to know that I'm getting the messages out to the right people. If you wanted to buy any of the decks, like I said, I have some Amazon affiliate links in the description box below. So if you want to buy any of them, please do. Click through those links. Yeah, I don't know if I just said or not. If you want to book a private reading, you can get in touch with me through my Etsy page. And yeah, I'm sending you so much love and light. Take it easy. Enjoy it. Bye.